Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest look at your forecast. It was a hot weekend, highs in the 90s yesterday. We also had a little bit of rain yesterday. Manhattan was the only one, at least from the airports, that received rain. And then since midnight, not much more across the area. But there were pockets of heavy rainfall across the area, especially along Highway 36 and areas just to the south of I-70. So just kind of depend on where you were. And keep this in mind because this is going to kind of be the trend that we're going to be dealing with for much of this work week. We also had areas of severe weather for areas north of I-70 especially. As expected, some of the strongest reports were 64 mile per hour wind gusts in Concordia, 63 in Republic, and we had a 58 mile per hour wind gust in Oneida and Nemaha County, 2-inch diameter hail in Marysville, and 1.5 inches in Morrowville in Washington County, and Greenleaf also in Washington County. So those are kind of the top storm reports that we've had with the hail and wind from last night. Now today we're going to be in the 80s and likely the only day for a while where we'll have full-on sun. So enjoy it because there's going to be quite a bit of cloud cover and yes, on and off showers and thunderstorms for the remainder of the week. A little bit of a breezy start to the day, but gradually weakening with our winds as we head into the afternoon. So it's going to be a beautiful afternoon. Hopefully you can get outside and enjoy it. And we are going to be looking at dry conditions. That changes starting tomorrow. Now keep this in mind because I'm going to show you another computer model on how tomorrow's going to play out. Showers and thunderstorms starting out to our north at 7 a.m. And then really starting to get going for our western communities through the morning hours through noon, and then pushing into the rest of the northeast Kansas area for our eastern communities in the afternoon. And then we're dry until maybe a few more showers and thunderstorms develops shortly before midnight, and we'll continue with some hit-miss showers and thunderstorms out in our western communities as we head into Tuesday night. Mostly dry conditions on Wednesday. All right, here's the other model. Coming in from the south. Remember I said it's coming in from the north on the other one? So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it all plays out. And then you can see showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon. So we will be keeping a very close eye on this. As I mentioned, if you have any outdoor plans tomorrow, it is trending towards a little bit better opportunity for rain in the afternoon. But there's still an opportunity in the morning depending on where it's coming from. So that'll be something to watch out for. And we're going to continue to take these weather patterns and storm chances on a day-by-day basis. It does look to dry out a little bit for Friday through the weekend. So I have removed all rain chances, but still can completely rule out at least an isolated chance at any point in time within the end of the week and weekend as well. So we'll continue to keep an eye on that. The severe weather threat is low for all these storm chances. So good news about that, at least compared to what we had yesterday. But there is a margin risk that does return for the area on Wednesday and a Wednesday night. As far as how much rain to expect for the week, you can see the European model has at least a half-inch worth, about ½ inch to 1.5 inches, and the GFS has a few areas that could indicate a little bit heavier rainfall, close to, if not more than 2 inches. So we're taking this on a day-by-day basis. I'm not just saying this because we don't know what's going on, and it is part of it. We really don't know what's going to be going on, how these fronts will interact with boundaries coming through the area and disturbances coming through the area and how it's all going to play out. And you can see temperatures are generally going to be in the 80s, few days that would be in the 70s, lows right around 60 for most nights. So not a huge temperature difference here and there. It's really going to depend on how much clouds and rain that we'll have. That will depend on how warm it gets or how cool it stays. But bottom line is temperatures will likely be above average for this time of year for the upcoming week.